Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Today we will start with Visual Force. So as of now, we learned Apex programming, how it will be. So now we will see Visual Force. So Visual Force, how it will be. See, it is a framework. Let's try down some of the points about this. It is a framework. It is a framework. So that is used by developers. That is used by developers build to build custom applications. To build custom user interface. Custom user interface. Custom user interface. That means UI. The pages we can design. The classic, whatever you are seeing, that all the classic pages you are able to build by using Visual Force pages, by using Visual Force technology. This is hosted on Lightning platform. This is hosted on Lightning platform. This is hosted on Lightning platform. The Visual Force pages contains Visual Force pages contains number one, tag-based markup language. Tag-based markup language. Tag-based markup language. Number two, server-side controllers. Server-side controllers. Server-side controllers. The Visual Force pages contains tag-based markup language and server-side controllers. Server-side controllers. The tag-based markup language, what exactly we will see. What are all things it contains? Ready? Tag-based markup language. I know these are the tags. These are the tags or elements. These are the tags or elements which are used to build user interface. Build user interface. The tags contains of or consist of number one, Visual Force elements. Visual Force elements. Number two, HTML tags or scripting tags, scripting elements. Scripting elements. Scripting elements. See, the tag-based markup language contains two things. Visual Force elements, HTML. Visual Force elements and HTML. Visual Force elements given by the Salesforce. First one, The visual force elements, these are given by Salesforce. Everyone following?
Yes, sir.
Everyone following? So these are given by Salesforce, created by Salesforce to build rich user interface. Rich user interface. See, for example, what kind of controls here we can create? What kind of controls we can create? Apex colon, this is the syntax. Apex colon form. Colon form. Apex colon page block. We'll see all these things. Just write examples. Apex colon page block section. Page block section. Page block section. So these are some of the examples. Buttons also we can create. We'll practice everything. Second part, what is that? HTML. HTML are scripting elements. HTML are scripting elements. Second one is HTML are scripting elements. See, Visualforce contains two things: tag-based markup languages, server-side controllers. First one we are seeing tag-based markup language. In this again two parts will be there. Visualforce elements, HTML or scripting elements. Visualforce elements will start with apex colon form, apex colon page block, apex colon page block section. HTML or scripting elements contains Ajax, AngularJS, JavaScript, HTML, right? Write down any elements or scripting that is supported by browser is also supported by your Visualforce pages. Visualforce. So in this HTML elements we will use JavaScript, we will use Ajax technology, and AngularJS. Everyone clear? Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Server side controllers. Server side controllers. Server side controllers. Server side controllers. Server-side controllers. Everyone completed writing part up to here?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The server-side controllers mainly, what are all actions we have to perform? What are the actions we have to on the server? So what kind of actions we can perform, like insert, if you want to insert the data, insert the data or creating the data, delete operations, right? Delete the data. These are all, for these operations we have to use server-side controllers we will use. To perform this insert, update, delete, all this, we have to use server-side controllers. These server-side controllers, three types. These are three types. Server-side controllers are three types. Number one, standard controllers. Number two, custom controller, extensions. Standard controller, custom controller, extensions. Three types of server-side controllers. Standard controller, custom controller, extensions. So what is standard controllers? Standard controllers cited. Anyone having doubt, immediately you can stop me and ask. Right. Standard controller. See, if you want to reuse the standard functionalities, that are defined by the objects, standard objects. What are all standard objects? Can anyone tell me? What are all standard objects we have? Leads, accounts, contacts,
Opportunity.
the opportunities, case. These are all standard objects. Salesforce given. These kind of functionalities, if you want to reuse, that time we will go to standard controller concept. Write down. If we want to reuse the standard functionalities that are defined on a object, and we use standard controller. Standard controller. Example, count, contacts, lead, opportunities, custom controllers. Custom controllers. So custom objects, if you want to reuse, that time we will go to custom controllers. If we want to, build your own custom logic. You want to build your own custom logic. We will create X class and use them as controller. Custom controllers. So custom controllers, custom objects. If you have anything, for example, loan, we created, correct? Loan __ C. Student __ C. Student __ C. What is extensions now? Extensions. Previous slide, everyone completed? Previous slide, everyone completed? Right. Extensions. We want to use both. So if you want to use standard controller, and custom controller. Standard controller and custom controller together. We will use extension. We will use extensions. Hope everyone clear as of now. What are all Visual Force pages contains?
Yes.
Everyone clear? Right.
Yes,
Your Visual Force pages. Visual Force pages. What are all advantages of Visual Force pages? If anyone asks like this, quickly you can tell some points. See, it can be used to create custom pages. Custom pages. Madam, it can be used to create a custom pages. Yes. It is used to override the standard pages, and tabs. We can create custom buttons. We can create custom buttons. We can override the standard buttons also. We can override the standard buttons. We can override the standard buttons. And also we can create custom sidebar components. Sidebar components. Hope everyone clear. See, what are all permissions is required to create a Visual Force page? What permission is required? Correct. We have to give permission for the user, otherwise they cannot create. What permissions? What permission is required? What permission is required to create Visual Force page? Visual Force pages. In the profile level, customize application permission. Customize application permission if you provide, that particular profile user can able to create the Visual Force page. Visual Force pages. See how to create a Visual Force page. Navigation I will give you. How to create a Visual Force page. Navigation. Can anyone tell me? The profile. Username, right? Or profile. Anything is fine. What is the navigation to create a Visual Force page? How you created Apex class? Apex class, how you created? Developer console. In that file, click on new button. Select Visual Force page. Select Visual Force page. Select Visual Force page. Let me create one Visual Force page. Everyone connect to your developer console. Everyone connect to developer console. Click on connect to your developer console, everyone. Connect to your developer console. Create one sample Visual Force page, everyone. Go to File, New, Apex class created previously. Here we have a Visual Force page. Apex triggers, Visual Force page, Visual Force components. There are multiple items. Lightning application, lightning components, lightning interface, lightning events, lightning tokens. Now create Visual Force page. Give VF test Visual Force page. Name I am giving test Visual Force page. Name I am giving test Visual Force page. Everyone create them. Everyone completed. So just I will write here. This is test page. One message I am writing. Directly you can write a message apex colon page, apex colon page open, page close. Page open tag, close tag. Open tag, close tag. Inside that you can write this is test page. This is test page. Save it. The star mark is there or not, you just check once. If star mark is gone, everything is clear. Now here we have a preview button. Preview button. Click on preview button. Your page is ready now. The request is going to server, and after that page will load. Your page is ready now. This is test page. This is test page. Everyone clear? This is test page. Got it?
Yes.
Right. Everyone created?
Yes.
Yes.
Able to see the output? Preview button you have to click. Preview button you have to click. Right. See, there are some rules. To create a Visual Force pages. I will first discuss what are all rules are there. After that, we will go to practical sessions. Write down. Rules to create Visual Force pages. 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 First one. See, every opening element, every opening element should have closing element. The opening element should have closing element. Just now we saw that example, right? The apex colon page. This is the opening element, opening tag. This is the closing tag. Closing tag, you are adding this slash. In the closing tag, you are adding some slash. Apex colon page slash you are adding. Extra slash you are adding. This is the opening and this is the closing. So every element open and close should be there. Open and close should be there. How we will write XML format, XML elements. Same way here also we will follow. Next point is a case sensitive elements. Is a case sensitive. Is a case sensitive element. A case sensitive element. That means opening one, if you write small letters, closing also should be there. The closing also you have to do like this. Another example. Dash. Capital letters you give. AMB. AMB. Right. See, inner elements you should close first. Inner elements close first. Elements should close first. Then outer elements. Outer elements should close. Outer element should close. Example. Name. 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 Slash. First name. First name. See, like this we have to. Inner elements. This element should close. So if you forgot to close this first name here, it will not allow. What you have to do, first close this inner elements. After that, close the outer element. These are the outer elements. Inner element should close first. After that, outer element should close. See, every apex page will start with up to here. Everyone completed. Just confirm me. After that, I will go to the point.
Yes, sir.
Writing was completed, everyone. See here, every Visual Force page start with what? Just now we saw. Every Visual Force page start with apex colon page. Down that point also. Every apex page, every Visual Force page, every Visual Force page should start and end. Every Visual Force page should start and ends with apex colon page. Apex colon page. Apex colon page. See, what is the extension of the page? Next point. What is the extension of your Visual Force page? Visual Force page extension. If anyone asks, what is the page extension? What is the page extension here? What is the page extension? Test pf dot vfp. VFP. Right down. Dot VFP. VFP. Dot VFP. Apex you observed? Anyone? Apex class, what is the extension? Apex class, what is the extension?
Dot APXC.
Yeah. Dot APXC. Write down that one also somewhere. See, this kind of things people will ask. Whether you are daily working, right? So these things we should know. I didn't observe like that, you should not tell. As a 3+ years of experience person, you cannot tell like that, right? Regularly we will use these things. Visual Force page extension is dot VFP. Same way Apex also you write down somewhere. Note. See, URL of to open Visual Force page. Open a Visual Force page. To open a Visual Force page, URL http:// server instance dot salesforce.com. If you know the page name, Visual Force page name, if you know how to open that one, / apex / page name, Visual Force page name, VF page name. So this page URL we will see. Just now we opened, just complete. Writing part you complete. I will show you how it will be. Tanamma, writing part done, completed everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So here is the URL. This is the domain name. This is the domain name, whatever I told here, starting part. Server instance.salesforce.com. This is the server instance.salesforce.com. So this is the instance. Apex slash test VF. Test VF. Right. So URLs, based on the URL also directly we can open. Right. Now, what are all IDs is required to create a Visual Force pages? How many ways we can create a Visual Force page? I don't. How many ways we can create Visual Force page? How many ways we can create Visual Force page? How many ways we can create a Visual Force page? How many ways we can create a Visual Force page? The standard navigation, developer console, just now we saw how to create a Visual Force page using developer console. Got it? Developer console, just now we saw how to create a Visual Force page. Everyone clear? Standard navigation, I didn't tell. So developer console, you know how to create a Visual Force page, developer console. By using developer console also we can create it. Using URL. Using URL. Are some IDs we will use. IDs. Integrated development environments. Visual Force, Visual Code, Eclipse, Visual Code, some IDs, integrated development environments, some tools. By using some tools also, we can create. Write down these four. Regularly, we will use developer console. Regularly, we will use developer console or ID, any IDs, Visual Code, using Visual Code. Mainly, developer console, you remember. Just now we created, right? Visual Force page, same way. Standard navigation also I will tell you. Standard navigation, how it will be. I think developer console we saw already. Standard navigation we'll see. Standard navigation, where we can, another way, we can create your Visual Force page. The setup. Setup, build, develop, lightning components, Visual Force page, Visual Force pages, click on New button. On New button. So here we have to give enter page name. Enter the page name. Second one, enter code. Enter code. Save. Click on preview. Fourth step is click on preview. Click on preview. Everyone clear? Completed writing part?
Yes.
Next. Page section header. One by one elements we will see now. Visual Force. Page section header. Right on. Page section header. Page section header. Page section header, how it will be. See, it is a component of Visual Force page. First point right on. It is a component of Visual Force page. It is a component of Visual Force page. It is a component of Visual Force page. It contains some attributes. It contains some attributes. Contains some attributes. What are all attributes we have? It contains some ID. ID. ID is a string value. It is a string value. ID is a string value. ID anything we can give the page. ID anything we can give. But it's a string value we will give. Why we will use this ID? If you want to refer somewhere this page, that time it will useful. If you want to use this page in somewhere, that time we will use. And also some other different attributes we have. We will see. Writing part completed. Everyone connect to your developer console. First, we will see some practical. Later, we will write some attributes, important attributes. Section header. Everyone completed writing part. Everyone done. Just confirm me.
Yes, yes.
Point number 2.
Yes, sir.
Right. Go to previous page. Whatever you created. Go to previous page. Here page attributes also there. We will discuss again. Me give first X colon. Write down everyone with me. So remove this test message. This is test page, right? That one you can remove. After the page, in second line you can write apex colon. There is an attribute called section header. Section header. In this section header, we can define title. See, there are some attributes. ID, just now I told ID. Help, description, help, ID, print URL, re-rendered, subtitle, title. So take title as account, subtitle. So subtitle also you can take it. Subtitle equal to new account. Subtitle equal to new account. Page help. Is the page help? So here, any page name, if you know, you can give apex slash the page name, whatever you want, you can give account. Just let it be account. So write down everyone this one page. We will see the design how it will be. After that, you save. After writing this one, save. Here, star should not be there. Star mark should not be there. In logs, it is creating success. Log file. Up to here, everyone complete writing. After that, I will show the preview how it will be. This is completed, everyone.
Yes.
Sir.
Sir, 1 minute. Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Okay.
Sir, 1 minute, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Right. You can see the preview now. Click on preview button. The page is created. See the design, the heading part created. Everyone able to see this?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
This is the page section header. Page section header. The ID is the string value. ID also we can provide. What is subtitle will give?
New account.
New account.
New account.
Actually, subtitle is also a string, correct?
Yes. Yes.
This is string. This is string. Right down. This is string. Attributes are there. This attribute about attributes we are writing the things. This will create title. Subtitle for the header. The header. So what help another is that help attribute. Help attribute. It is a URL of the page. It is a URL of the page. URL of the page. Even we can give description also. Description. Description also there. So this will print. This will print description for the page. Description for the page. And render. Rendered. Another attribute is there. Rendered attribute. These are all page section headers. Section attributes. Section header attributes. We can say section header attributes. Rendered. Rendered, what it will do? Rendered. It is a Boolean value. 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 When you set to true, it will display the component. It will display the components. It will display the components. We will see now. Just try down. When you set rendered equal to true, components will display. When you set rendered equal to false, components will not display in the page. Components will not display in the page. Everyone clear? Completed writing?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let me write. Here somewhere I will write before help only I will write rendered. It's a boolean. It's showing right. It is a boolean. Subtitle is a string. Title is a string. ID is also string. Help is string. Description also string. Rendered equal to false. First true I will give. Rendered equal to true. See the preview. Rendered equal to true if you view, this is displaying, right? This logo is displaying now. Everyone getting my point? This logo is displaying or not?
Displaying.
Displaying.
Yes.
Now we will give false. False. Page is refreshing now. See here. It is disappeared. You're getting my point. You are telling to system, don't go to server visit. Don't go to server. To execute this one, don't go to server. Everyone try this one. True or false? You can try now.
Okay, sir.
Everyone done?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
Yes, sir.
Quickly, you can do some examples now. I will give some scenarios, use cases. I want Visual Force page like this. Quickly, you can design now. Write the code for that and contact, new contact. Here, help also required. Page help also required. Same way, you can design another thing. Employee. W is not working. New employee. Quickly design and show me these 2 pages I want from you. What code you will write? Visual Force page create. New Visual Force pages. 2 Visual Force pages you have to create. One is contact and one is employee. Design and show me like this.
Title is contact, right?
Yeah, title is contact. Accounts we did no same way. Here. Title is account we did. Their title is contact. Subtitle rendered true, let it be. True only you take. Help me give some page names. Otherwise, previous page example you can give. Test VF. First time we created no, test VF. That one you can give. Help.
So while I'm creating a page, Apex page, I'll give the test vf.vfp, and they will show you it's not a legal name. Why this?
Can you share the screen?
Sorry, sir, I can't.
Oh, you are using laptop only, right? Why you are
Yeah.
not able to?
Sir, laptop is okay, but Team is not working in my computer. Laptop.
Anyone completed? Can you share your screen and show me?
Yes, sir. Completed.
Okay. This is the employee one, right?
Yes, sir. This is employee.
Employee, yes.
This is contact.
Okay. Good. What about others? No? Yeah, fine. It's good. What about others? Share your screen and show me. Abhin, Tamil, Vinayak,
Are you able to see?
anyone can share. Anyone can share. Yeah, Devin.
It's not showing preview.
It's sharing. It's sharing. We are able to see.
It's not showing preview.
Somebody is sharing. 1 minute. Milsida is sharing now.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. Preview. Can you show me preview? Preview. Click on preview. You are in mute. Okay. Preview. We are able to see the output. Yes. Okay. Fine. Now you can share. Devin.
Divin, okay, sir.
Abhin is sharing again. Okay.
Yes, sir. I just let me. Okay.
Okay. Fine. Show me. Yeah. That's fine. Next. Devin.
Sir, I'm sharing.
Tamil, yeah.
So is it visible?
Yes. Why small letter you given? All small letters why you given? What is the reason? Here also you given contact small letters. Is there any reason?
No, sir.
Change. It's not, look and feel is very important for the user, end user. Now only practice. Now onwards you practice.
Okay.
First letter capital. First letter capital should be there. E also capital. Employee. What about others? Vinayak?
Done, sir.
Amarnath?
Yeah, done, sir. Sharing. Yeah, contact.
Okay. C small letter Y.
I will be changing, sir.
Okay. Change it. See, naming convention is very important. Developers. It's a cosmetic bug. If you give testing for the testers, they will raise a small bug. Small, big bug is bug only. Suggestions they will give. It's a cosmetic bug. You can call it as cosmetic bug. Fine. Let me share my screen. So this is the page header. Here we have a page, right? Page. For this also we have some. For this also we have some properties. The actions, API version, apply body tag, apply HTML tag, cache, content, controller. This one we are going to use later point of time. Frequently we will use controller. Expires. For page also we have so many attributes are there. For page element also we have some attributes. So we'll see important attributes of the page. Okay, I know. Page attributes. Header we saw. Now page attributes we'll see. Page attributes. Page attributes. The heading, everyone. So this is also a component of visual force is also component of VF page. Is a component of VF page. Every visual force page will start. Every visual force page will start. Every visual force page will start. Ends with apex colon page. Apex colon page. What are all attributes we have? ID. ID is one attribute, page attribute. ID it's a string. It is a string. So this ID we will use. We use this ID to refer the elements in the page. We will use this ID. We will use this ID to refer elements in the page. Elements in the page. Form attributes. These are all form attributes. Some other attribute is API version. API version. This will specify latest version of the API. Will specify latest version of API. Latest version of API. This will specify the latest version of API. Latest version of API. What is the latest version of API? What is the latest version of API now? Post.com. What is the latest version of API? Can anyone cross check and tell me?
Spring 22.
That is a release, right? Release. API version. I'm asking API version. See here, you observed? Here only it is there, no? API version 54. API version 54. So force.com version. Force.com. API version is 54 now. By that time, if you join in the job, maybe 55, 56. Every release, they will change the APIs also, API version. You can refer older versions also. Older versions also we can refer. Backward compatibility is there. Next, show header, one more attribute in the page. Show header attribute. Show header. It is a Boolean value. It is a Boolean value. It is a Boolean value. You set You set true. This one, when you set true, what will happen? When you set true, standard header and sidebar components will be displayed, or components will be displayed. Or components will be displayed. Sidebar components will be displayed. When you set false, standard header and sidebar components will not display. Standard header and sidebar components will not display. Standard header and sidebar components will not display. We have another attribute called sidebar. Sidebar. It is a Boolean value. It is a Boolean value. True or false, we can display here also. Sidebar, if you want to show, set it. Otherwise, you can. Even we have another attribute called setup. This is also Boolean value. This is also Boolean value. Let me show this one once. Go to page once after writing. Writing part, everyone done?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, go to application. Here, page components. What are all there? API version, you can add it. So now we'll see. Setup. False, I will give. Setup button false. See the preview till it is saving, I think. See the preview. Right now we are in admin access. So I think that's why it is showing. We can hide this one. We can hide it. Where I added? Right. Okay, we'll see sidebar components. Sidebar components. Sidebar equal to false. I will. Sidebar equal to false. So see the preview. You're getting my point? Sidebar disappeared. See. Sidebar is not showing. Everyone clear? Sidebar is not showing. Right. Next. What is there? Sidebar. Show header. Show header false I will give. What will happen? Show header false if I give. See the page how it will be. Nothing. Help file is there. Account, new account. Everyone clear?
Yes.
Try all these things once. Practice all these things. Page components. Page component, section header. So two things we saw today. Page components and page attributes and section header attributes. Page attributes and section header attributes. Tomorrow we have a class. So don't miss. Visual Force, mainly focusing on Visual Force, how to design the pages, everything. Don't miss the classes.